What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. If you're new, my name's Nick, and on this channel I release a video once a week on topics covering personal finance, investing and mindset. In today's video, we're going over 7 tips to help you succeed at anything. So let's do it. So the 7 tips that we're going to go through today are 7 tools that I'm personally using to help me on my journey that I'm going through. So I thought it'd be a good idea to share it with you. Now you can really use these tips for whatever it is that you're looking to do in your life, whether it's build your career, your studies, build relationships, work on your personal health and fitness. It really doesn't matter. If you have a goal, these tips will help you achieve that goal sooner. So the first tip on how to succeed at anything is have a specific, clear vision of what it is that you're trying to achieve. Now, the more specific and the more you can narrow it down, the better chance you have of actually hitting that specific goal. It's kind of like a dartboard. The more broad you are, you're probably gonna hit it, but the more you can narrow it down, the better chance you have of actually hitting that bullseye and achieving what it is that you're trying to do. Now, also with your goals, it's important to visualize what it is that you're trying to achieve. The more you can see it in your mind, visualize it, feel it emotionally, like what is the emotion going to be like once you actually achieve that goal? And whilst you might not have achieved it, you want to be telling your body the emotions that you would have once you actually achieve that specific goal you're looking for. It's the law of attraction. It's manifesting itself. It's manifesting those goals into reality. Now, the more you can see it in your mind, the more you can feel it in your heart, and the more you speak it, the more chance you have of actually achieving that goal. Now, of course, it goes without saying, you have to put in all the work. You can't just sit there daydreaming all day, but by putting in the work, visualizing it and manifesting it into reality, that is going to help you even more into getting whatever it is that you're trying to achieve done. Now, tip number 2 on how to succeed at anything is take ownership and responsibility for where you are right now at this point in your life. Now, if you're an adult, you have no one else to blame for the situations that you are in right now. So don't look externally and look to blame other people for the situation that you're in and, play the victim card and, the life's been cruel to you and handed you a really bad deal. It doesn't work that way. So own where you are, be responsible for what you are doing in your life and the direction in which you're going. You've got no one else to blame for that. If you're in a tight spot, if you're in a bad spot right now, sorry, man, but it's your fault. No one is to blame except you if you're an adult. So just take ownership, move forward, get yourself out of the situation that you're in, and just, take ownership of yourself, really. And the third tip on how to succeed at anything is develop winning habits. So you might need to change your perspective on life, really. If you've got a constant negative outlook and you're constantly living in the negative, then negative things are more likely to happen for you. But if you can change your perspective and look at the positives in things, even though they might not necessarily go your way 100%, there's a lot of positivity in things that don't go the right way. So change your perspective and rather look at things and learn from things that may not have gone the way that you wanted to, but I guarantee you there's a lesson that you can take out of whatever it is that's happened to you. So change your perspective and just see things through a positive lens, and positive things will happen. Tip number 4 on how to succeed at anything, and this is probably my favorite on this list. I was going to say second favorite, but it's actually my favorite, is don't be afraid to fail. See failure as a learning opportunity. Don't see failure as a negative thing. Don't see failure as you got to shy away and hide for 6 months because something didn't go your way. Actually seek failure. Get out there and try your best. Even if it's not going to work and you fail, it's a good thing, because through failure, you learn. Next time you do it, you just be that little bit better and you get that little bit further. So look to fail in life. It kind of sounds weird, but seek failure, because you're going to learn. The more times you try something, the more you fail, the better you're going to be. So don't be afraid to fail. It's one of the best things that you can do for yourself in any aspect of life. Tip number 5 on how to succeed at anything is continue to be a student. It doesn't matter what point you are in terms of your goal and looking to achieve your goal. Even if you think you're at the top of the game, you want to stay there. So you want to continue learning. You want to continue to study, continue to grow. No one never knows everything, right? So continue to just absorb as much knowledge as you possibly can. And just be humble. Even if you're the best at whatever it is that you do, just be humble, continue to learn. I mean, and help other people as well to get to your level, because there's plenty of success out there for all of us. We don't need to dim each other's lights out. So just, continue to learn. Tip number 6 on how to succeed at anything, and this is my second favorite on this entire list, is take risks. And don't be afraid to take risks. Like, put yourself out there, even if it's kind of weird and awkward and it's uncomfortable. This is where humans grow the most. So get yourself in uncomfortable situations, put yourself out there, take risks in life. Because if you're not taking risks in life, like, what are you doing? You might as well put yourself out there, fail, and don't be afraid to do it in front of everyone. Like, who cares if something doesn't go your way? Just put yourself out there, take risks, grow, learn. It's the best and most fulfilling thing you will ever do, trust me. And tip number 7 on how to succeed at anything is stay focused. Now, this is one of the hardest things for me personally, is staying focused, because we all have distractions in our lives. Doesn't matter what life you have some distractions, and it can be anything, right? Distractions are different for everyone, but you have to stay laser focused when you are trying to achieve a specific goal. The way that I see focus, it's kind of like a little snowflake. Like, in the beginning, it's very easy for it to wither away and melt away and become nothing. But the more you stay focused, it's like a snowball, right? Like, it'll just continue to grow and the momentum will come. And then before you know it, you're well on your way to achieving the goals that you want. So stay focused. I know it's hard for me. This is the hardest thing on the list, but this is probably also one of the most important ones, to stay focused, to stay disciplined, and to be consistent with the goal and working towards that specific goal that you're trying to achieve. So that is 7 tips on how you can succeed at anything. If you'd like to stay up to date on this journey, feel free to subscribe. I'd also love to hear your thoughts on these 7 tips as well, and also hear about your journey. So let me know in the comments below. But that's all we have time for today's video. Thanks for watching and stopping by. Until next time, I'll catch you soon.